Now look at here. We were doing question number 3, and what you have to do in question number 3, you have to write all the composite numbers. Okay, what you have to do, you have to write all the composite numbers. So here are the list of composite number that lies between 41 to 60, that lies between 41 to 60. So 42, 44, 45, 46, these are the numbers that can be divided by more than two numbers. Okay, these are the numbers that can be divided by more than two numbers. That's why these all are the composite numbers. These all are the composite numbers. Okay. Okay, now quickly move on to the next slide. 57 and 60. 57, 58 and 60 then. Okay, from 41 to 60, 57, 58 and 60. These are all the composite numbers. Okay, now class, please be active. I want your participation here. Now, what you have to do here, write all the prime numbers between 10 and 20. 10 and 20. From 10 till 20, you have to write down the prime numbers. Write down the answers in the chat box. 10 and 20. Hurry up, students. Write down all the prime numbers that lies between 10 and 20. Okay, 11, 13. Very good, Aban. Yes, Mahad, you can join again. No, Shanti Kumari, 15 is not the right answer because you can divide 15 by 3 and as well as 5. So 15 is a composite number. Okay, so here is the answer. 11, 13, 17 and 19. This is the answer. 11, 13, 17 and 19. You will not write 15 here because 15 can be divided by 3 and 5 as well. Okay, now write all the composite numbers from 20 to 30. Hurry up class, write down all the composite number that lies from 20 to 30. Hurry up. I am waiting for your answer. I am waiting for your answer. Write down all the composite numbers from 20 to 30. Composite number means you have to write the number that has more than two divisors. Okay, 21, 23. Beta, 23 can be divided by which number? Apart from 1 and 23. Aiza Salman, can you divide 23 by 2, 3, 4, 5? How many divisors 23 have? Very good. Okay. Now, here is the answer. From 21. Okay. From 20. You have to start from 20. So, 20 will also include here. 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. You can divide 25 by 5. You can divide 22 by 2. Please turn off your mics. Okay, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27 as well because 27 can be divided by 3, then 28 and the last is 30 and the last is 30. So here are all the composite number that lies between 20 to 30. Okay, now, good, very good. Now, things to remember here. If a number has only two divisors, if a number has only two divisors, that is one and itself, the given number will become a prime number. Okay, if a number has only two divisors, one and itself, then it will become a prime number. Similarly, if a number has more than two divisors, if a number has more than two divisors, then it will become a composite number. Here are the examples. 2. 2 can be divided by 1 and 2. 2 can be divided by 1 and 2, the number itself, that's why it is a prime number. Similarly, 3 can be divided by 1 and 3, that's why it is a prime number. Here you have 6. 6 can be divided by 1, 2, 3, and 6. So this is the composite number. Similarly, 8 can be divided by 1, 2, 4, and 8. That's why it is a composite number. Okay, class. First of all, I want to ask you factorization. Class, do you know what is factorization? Do you know? And have you done it before? Have you did it before? Hurry up, class, tell me. Factorization. Write the answer in the chat box. Write the answer in the chat box. Do you know what do you mean by factorization? Class. Okay, now look at the definition. If a number is written as a product of, if a number is written as a product of two or more numbers, if you have any number and it is written in the form of product means multiply. Okay, the product is called factorization. The product is called factorization. Look at this example here. 3 multiplied by 5 is equals to 15. Okay, here you have a number that is 15 and it is written in the form of this. Okay, means if you multiply 3 by 15 you will get the answer 15. So what it will call, 3 and 5 will become the factors. Okay, 3 and 5 will called factors and the answer is called factorization. So what you have to do, you have to split the given factors, given number into its factors form. Means in factors what you have to do, you have to multiply any number and then get the answer. Just suppose I will write here 10. Okay, I will write here 10. So 10 can be, what are the factors of 10? 2 multiply by 5. So these are the factors of 10, 2 and 5. And in factors, what you have to do, you have to multiply the given number. So these numbers are called factors and the answer is called factorization. Okay, this is factors. Multiplied numbers are called factors and the answer is the factorization. Now, okay, next is, but wait, what if you have a bigger number? These were the simple number, na students, these were the simple numbers. But if you have a bigger number and if I will ask you to find out the factors, okay, I will ask you to find out the factors, then what you will do? Just suppose if you have 30 or if you have 23,100 and then I will ask you the factors of these numbers, so what you will do? And my question here is, find the prime factors. Find the prime factors of the numbers that has mentioned above. Means what you have to do, you are not going to find out only factors, but your factors should be prime. So first of all, you should know what will be the prime factors. Okay, you should know what will be the prime factors. So how to find prime factors? For prime factors, you will only choose prime numbers. Okay, you will only choose prime factors. Okay, prime numbers, you will use prime numbers. You will start from 2, you will start from the lowest, then move on 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. You will not use here 4, 6, 8 because they are not the prime numbers. You will only choose these numbers that are the prime numbers. Okay, here you have an example of 30 and you have to find out the prime factors of 30. So what you will do here, you will divide this 30 by first prime number, that is 2. Okay, when you will divide this 2, what you will do here, you will write here 2 into 1 is 2, 1 will be left here and 1 will be carried to the next number. 2 into 5 is 10. Now you will get remainder here 15. This is your quotient. Okay, not remainder. This is your quotient. You will write the quotient here. Now 15 can be divided by 2. No, 15 cannot be divided by 2. 15 can be divided by 3 only. So 3 into 5 is 15. Similarly, 5 can be divided by 5 and 5 into 1 is 5. Okay. So this is the method to find out the prime factors of any given number. You will use this method, okay, and you will end it when you will get your remainder 1. Okay, when you will stop when you will get your remainder 1. Understand? So what you have to do, you have to write the prime factors of the given number. Your given number is 30 and their prime factors are 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Because in factorization, what we have to do, okay, in prime factorization, what you have to do, you have to multiply the number. So 2 into 3 is 6 and 6 into 5 is 30. Understand, students? Got it? Now move on to the next number. That is a very big number. That is 2. Okay. Now I'm going to solve it. Look at here. Okay, you will take first 2 here. 2 into 1 is 2. Then next number is 3. You have to divide 3 by 2. So how will you divide? 2 into 1 is 2 and 1 is left here. So you will carry it to the next number. Your next number will become 11. Then 2 into 5 here is 10. Then again 1 is left here. Then 1 is move on to the next number and it will become 10. Again 2 into 5 is 10. Now here 0 is left. So what you will do? 2 into 0 is 0. So these are the questions. Okay, now you will again take 2 here. Since 1 is smaller than 2, so what you will do? You will take 11 as a number. And 11 can be divided by 2 in such a way that 2 into 5 is 11. Then you will carry it 1 to the next number. It will become 15. 2 into 7 is 14. Then 1 is left here. Next number is 15. Then 2 into 7 is 14. Again 1 is left here. So 1 you will get here. It will become 10. And 2 into 5 is 10. Okay. Then here you get 5 here. So you will not divide this number by 3 by 2. Now you will take 3 here. Okay. 3 into 1 is 3. 2 will left here. It will become 27. 3 into 9 is 27. Okay. Now next is 7. So 3 into 6. 3 into 2 is 6. 1 is left here. It will become 15 and 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. Now so here are the answers. यहाँ तक मैंने आपको सॉल्व कर दिया था. 5 into 9 19 25 you will get the answer. Now what you have to do, you have to solve 19 25. So for this you will take 5. Okay, 5 into 3 is 15. You will get 4 here. It will become 42. Then 5 into 8 is 40. Then 2 is left here. Then it will move on to the next number 25 and 5 into 5 is 25. Okay. So 385 is the quotient. 385 is the quotient. Again, you will divide 385 by 5. And what you will get here? 5 into 7 is 35. You will take 35 as a whole. Okay. 5 into 7 is 35. Again, 3 will left here. Again, you will give the remainder here. That is 3. Then it will become 35 and 5 into 7 is 35. So your quotient here is 77. And how will you divide 77? By taking 7 as a divisor. So 7 into 1 is 7, 7 into 1 is 7. And then you will divide 11 by 11, 11 into 1. Got it? So these are the answers. Now in the end, what you have to do, you have to write all the prime, what you have to do, you have to write all the prime factors in this form, in the multiplicative form. Means when you will multiply 2 into 2, then into 3, then into 5, then into 5, then into 7, and then into 11, you will get the answer 23,100. Okay, 2 participants raise hands. Okay, okay, okay. Most of you got it. It's long. Yes, beta, it's long.
ये देखो पूरा लेक्चर निकलवा दिया.
Mahnur Sheikh, what do you want to ask, beta? Mahnur Sheikh, Shanti Kumari, Abdul Rahman, please write it in the comment box if you want to ask. Okay, Mahnur Sheikh. Mahnur, are you listening me? Okay, students, till then, what you have to do next? Hurry up. Find the prime factors of 505. Hurry up, class, solve it in your notebook. Prime factors of 505. So, students, this is your assignment. I will give you what you have to do today. Listen to me. Class, what you have to do today, you have to find out the prime factors of 504 and 594. Write it down, the number in your notebook, 504 and 594. What you have to do, you have to solve these questions in your notebook, okay? And I will ask you answer in the next lecture. I will quickly ask the answer of example 504. Means you have to find out the prime factors of 504 and you have to find out the prime factors of 594. But in loose sheets or in any rough copy, do not try to solve these questions in your classwork copy, okay? Do not solve these questions in your classwork copy. I'm ending my lecture here. If you want to ask any question, please raise your hand.